generations, we as a people have sought to uncover our true history, our origins, and our journey. Yet, time and time again, our search has seemed fruitless, as if something had fractured our collective memory. This is not just the struggle of one continent, nor one people alone. This is a global phenomenon, where nations have been severed from their past, leaving us in a state of historical amnesia. It is not that no effort was made to preserve our history. Instead, it seems that previous generations either lost their way or perhaps were deliberately led astray. When we turn our eyes to Africa, we are told that much of our recorded history was erased, lost in the flames that consumed the great libraries of old. The Library of Alexandria in Egypt, once a beacon of knowledge, was reduced to ashes. Others speak of the legendary libraries of Timbuktu in Mali, repositories of vast wisdom that fell victim to destruction. With the burning of these centers of learning, it is said that our history was lost forever. A tragic reality indeed, but as the youth of today, we refuse to sit idly by, mourning what was lost. We have searched, we have inquired, and we have read the written records that remain. Scholars like James Stewart documented oral accounts from those who lived through the reign of King Shaka and other great leaders. Yet, even those records offer only fragments, mere glimpses into a past far greater than what has been told. However, books and written testimonies are not our only hope. There remains a source of history more powerful, more enduring, and more truthful: our language. Unaltered and uncorrupted, language carries within it the echoes of our past. And so, through the study of our languages, we have unearthed truths long hidden. This journey has led us to discoveries that may be unsettling to some, for history does not bend to personal comforts or expectations. It takes us where it will, revealing connections we may never have imagined. History is unyielding. It does not conform to our preferences or prejudices. It does not ask for permission to link us to those we once viewed as enemies or strangers. It does not erase the uncomfortable truths of our past. In ancient times, conflict and division were rampant. Brothers fought against brothers, not only over land but for power, prestige, and dominance. These battles sowed seeds of animosity that lingered for generations, shaping the very world we live in today. Long ago, when our ancestors resided in the regions of Mesopotamia, one of the earliest kingdoms was established by the son of Kush. His rule laid the foundation for many great cities that remain significant to this day. Yet, like all things, the tides of history shifted. Kingdoms rose and fell, and great migrations reshaped the land. In time, sons of Mizraim prevailed, establishing a kingdom that would extend its influence over all the known world. This was the birth of Kemet, the land of the black people, the Egypt of today. When nations left from Mesopotamia, some went north, some east, and some west. This is why we have nations in Asia and in Europe today. While we may view the nations dwelling there as strangers, and they view us likewise, they are, in truth, brothers. Migrating south were the dark-skinned nations, from whom the great kingdoms we have spoken about emerged. As they moved, they carried with them their customs, traditions, and knowledge, shaping the civilizations that followed. As these migrations unfolded, small kingdoms were established, including Assyria, Syria, and many more. Over time, these small kingdoms grew into vast empires, with each successive generation expanding their reach. Eventually, the Assyrians became the next kingdom to take control of the great kingdom of Egypt. In a twist of fate, the once kingdom that was established by the sons of Kush later fell under the rule of Shem's offspring, marking another chapter in the ever-changing dominance of ancient civilizations. With the rise of Mizraim's kingdom, tensions brewed between him and Kush, his own blood brother. Though there were moments of alliance, especially when foreign invaders threatened their lands, there was an undeniable rivalry. These conflicts were not just battles for land, they were battles for identity, for supremacy. As time passed, this animosity grew deeper, extending far beyond these two brothers and shaping the narratives of many nations. Some saw themselves as superior, others as inferior. Some even began to believe they were of a different origin altogether, separate from those who were, in reality, their own kin. These ancient divisions have left scars that still persist today. Many of us have been conditioned to see ourselves as unrelated to other nations, to believe in separations that were forged in war and pride rather than in truth. Some hold onto the illusion of superiority, while others internalize inferiority. But the reality is clear: we are one. We come from the same root, from the same source. The differences we see today are but the echoes of conflicts long past, but they do not change the truth of our shared ancestry. It is time to break free from the illusions of division. It is time to recognize that our forefathers, despite their struggles and conflicts, shared the same bloodline, and so do we.